Sir, I want to say something.
Yeah, please.
College degree also opens the doors for job opportunities. Is not a only degree, but also it enhance your skills, uh, and you get a new environment after schools. So you get a new you meet persons and you know the new environment, and many skills you have than any other persons who don't have degree. But
Okay, so
I
according
want
to
to take
Shahid,
this
the
point.
degree is very important.
Yes.
Yes, Raghav.
Like I want to add one point. Like not everyone can afford the college degree. Like in this education, like if I talk about BTech and BTech and BCA, they are like more than they're taking 8.5, like 8 to 10 LPA for the degree. So not everyone can afford. And for if I tell one point, like degree don't guarantee a job and satisfaction.
Degree don't, or a degree does not.
Okay.
Singular.
Degree does not guarantee a job or any satisfaction in the market, but like I am taking a course, like if I can improve my skills in a very low price, and I can enhance my skill in a very low price, and definitely get a good job with the same skill sets, the easy part. And for example, I
I
take
have a
one
question
like,
for you, Raghav. Sorry for the interruption. Don't you feel we have some eligibility criteria as well in the companies we are going to hire in? Like sometimes we have the eligibility criteria as well. Like a person must be a graduate, or not like that.
it will be only in a government jobs.
Okay.
It will be in the government job. If someone wants to be in a part of private, like want to crack any in a technical jobs, they only need a skills. They only need a skills in a better way. He can directly crack any interview. Like for example, one of my friend is in Microsoft. He who don't have any degree, but he has a good package of 45
He
LPA
don't
without
or
any.
he doesn't.
Yeah, he
Doesn't.
doesn't have any package. He doesn't have any degree. He cracked it directly on off campus,
Hmm.
other than the
Okay.
college. That's from my side.
Okay. Any point from anybody now? The people who have not spoken till now, they can speak something now. It can be Hikmat, it can be Vivek or Navya. Yes, Hikmat. You are not speaking anything today. Why?
So basically, degree today's time degree is very important because uh, if you job any companies, any organization, so first of all,
If you apply for a
uh,
job,
uh, yes, means apply a job. So first of all, uh, he check your he first of all he check your degrees and qualifications.
okay, so
But
do you agree with
not a
me,
Bro,
Azman?
necessary necessary I would would like like to. to, yes, I would like to indicate Hikmat. If you are talking about degree, company will Yes. see the degree before taking the employee, right? So, bro, what will you do Yeah. if you get rejected with your degree? What will you do? Suppose that No, you went to I the mean to suppose that you say, went to the uh,
Hmm. Okay, see, so he is
I
asking
mean to
you
say if
basically, even if you have a degree, you hold a degree, and you are just going there with your degrees and showing everything to the employer, to the interviewer, to HR. Even then, if you are rejected by the company, by that person, what will you do?
Uh, I meant to say means if you apply the means any sector, yeah, any organization apply to job, you reject, but
No, I'm not say that means that you have to select, but
So basically, he's talking about the eligibility criteria of an employee. Like in some companies, we have some eligibility criteria. He's talking about that, if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
Correct me if I'm mistaken. So he's saying if the person does not meet the basic requirement of the company, is not able to show the documents and everything, is not a graduate or maybe is not a postgraduate, does not meet the criteria of
yes,
the company, then this is a second question, like if you are if you are being rejected by the employer, because that time you have to show your skills. Maybe you are not skilled, that's why you are being rejected by the employer. But he is saying even without giving the interview, I can get rejected if I don't have the basic requirement which they are asking for, that is a degree,
okay, I
right?
would like to indicate again. Suppose that what the success means. If you are thinking that success means it well educated, so you cannot compare the job. If you're taking the degree for just for job, it's nothing,
Like
because
everyone
many
has
people
different
have.
idea of success. For some people
Yes,
it's money, for some people it's some different kind of satisfaction, maybe that is
yes,
making them feel successful. But now in the job context, he's saying for him or for any person who is not working anywhere, wants to make money, so that might be the idea of success for that person. So in that context he's talking, because once money comes from the first job, that's the happiness for the person feels happy, the person feels pleased. So he's talking in that context.
yes. But if you're thinking that only money is success to okay, only getting money is success, that is not success. It's your point of view. But in my point of view, if I getting the money, lot of money, so that is also a success now. So we
Okay.
can earn money without getting a job, or without getting a job, or without getting a degree. So you should have skills.
Okay, you are putting skills on priority, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, fine. Yes, Shaista. Okay, nothing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, please. If you have anything to add, you can add it.
Yes, sir. Sir, give me 2 minutes.
No problem. Raghav.
Yeah, I want to add one more point. Like degree, like I already told that point, that degree don't guarantee jobs and satisfaction. But
Does not.
many degree holders struggling with an unemployment, as you know.
Hmm,
Like
right.
degree doesn't allow, like, sorry, a degree doesn't always align with a passion or job satisfaction also. That was the
Uh,
point.
like the way you are mentioning that many people are not getting jobs, they are degree holders as well. They maybe have done their, they may have done their uh, higher education. Apart from that, they must have done their post graduation. They must be PhD as well. But the reason why they are not getting a job is they don't have skills maybe. So degree with skills can get you a job. But if we remove this point from here, like if a person does not have degree and the person has skills, I think no doctor can be, or like nobody will allow the doctor to treat himself or herself without a degree. We can't trust any such doctor. Plus, a scientist you can't become without having degrees. Very important. It is. So these kind of professions require degree as well, right? So do you people feel without degree? We can become whatever we want to become. I know some examples have been uh, given by Azmat till now, like Mark Zuckerberg. You have taken the name of Bill Gates as well, and there are some more examples. But how many of these people, like, the number, if you see, the number is not very big. Four, five, six people you can take the name of. You can include the Indian people as well, like Sandeep Maheshwari. You can include a person who is guiding so many people. Uh, Stopped going to college after his second year of college. But I think on your fingertips you can count the names of such people. Not many people are there who are making so much money. And if you are mentioning that money is not very important and keep money aside, it is so very important for becoming a successful with, and not having in mind the idea of money. I think money, whether you agree with it or not, but nobody wants to die hungry,
Yes,
right?
correct.
When you are saying success, when you are saying I want to become the manager in this company or that company, that designation does not excite you as much as the money excites you of that designation, right? So you are more, you know, like, not you are, but all the people are money centric. If I say to you that you are going to be a manager in this company, in my company maybe, or in some other company, now you will start calculating how much money being a manager you are going to make.
Hmm.
You will not say, okay, I have become a manager, I will just wear a tag on my shirt and show the people that yes, I have become a manager, I have become a supervisor, I have become a TL in my company. I think that will not excite you as much as the money you are going to get will excite you. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Because
Yes, you are
sometimes
absolutely right.
we are like, we try to show the world that we are not money centric. But yes, the moment we start talking about the designation in some company, like I want to become this, I want to become that, we are somewhere calculating, like, becoming that, how much money I can make. No,
It's up to the person, na? If
it's up to the person, yeah, for
yeah,
sure. But again, the same thing, everyone wants promotion being in a company. अगर
hmm.
राघव आज एक कंपनी ज्वाइन करते हैं, 10 साल बाद अगर ये सेम डेजिग्नेशन पे हैं, तो इन्हें खुद शर्म आएगी बताते हुए। जब कोई पूछेगा, अच्छा कितने साल हो गए, इतने साल हो गए, ओके, तो कितनी ग्रोथ हुई, स्टिल आई एम अ सेल्स एग्जीक्यूटिव, स्टिल इन 10 ईयर्स क्या करा है, कितने लोग पीछे से आके आगे निकल गए होंगे। सो ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम, आप लोगों ने अच्छा शेयर करा है बहुत कुछ। uh, थोड़ा सा और थोड़ा सा और आपको रेलेवेंट रहना है टॉपिक पर, तो अभी आपके पास 5 मिनट और हैं। बहुत अच्छे अच्छे पॉइंट्स आपको शेयर करने हैं, बहुत कुछ है जो अभी मेरे माइंड में मैं शेयर कर सकता हूँ, बट आई एम जस्ट होल्डिंग माई सेल्फ बैक, बिकॉज ये मेरा डिबेट नहीं है, ये आपके लिए है। बट एक आइडिया मिला होगा कि स्मार्टली कैसे आंसर देना है, क्योंकि ये काउंटर जो मैंने करा अभी अजमत को, ये काउंटर आना चाहिए था किसकी तरफ से? शाइस्ता,
Yes.
हिकमत, विवेक जिन्होंने कुछ नहीं बोला, नव्या जिन्होंने कुछ नहीं बोला, ये काउंटर आपकी तरफ से था। सिर्फ मैंने काउंटर करना सिखाया, और काउंटर भी ऐसा होना चाहिए दैट द पर्सन सिटिंग देयर can't give you the answer of it, can't speak anything about that. ओके, 5 मिनट हैं, कोई अच्छे पॉइंट्स आपको बोलने हैं, सो प्लीज गो अहेड, एनी ऑफ यू, ओपन डिबेट इट इज, एनी वन ऑफ यू कैन स्पीक ऑन इट नाउ। नव्या, बोलना चाहोगे आप कुछ? शाइस्ता, 2 मिनट पूरे हो चुके हैं। The same topic we had a discussion on in our afternoon class. So there I got to know from one of my students. He said, sir, in my company there is no eligibility criteria. If you are a 12th pass out, you still can get a job. and you can get the promotion in in that job as well. You can become a manager as well. I was so
Yes.
much shocked. I said,
Yes.
how and why? Like, why? Why would anybody make a person a manager who has just completed his 12th class, if not just, if he has been working for the last 10 years, for a decade? फिर भी manager बनना is like, how? He said, in exceptional cases. Then he added on. He said, exceptional cases में हो सकता है
No.
if the person gets the approval from HOD, head of department. Now,
Yes.
out of 100 people, how many of the people can get that approval? One maybe? Yes, Azmat.
I can explain this reason. Reason being,
Please explain.
uh, companies hiring 12 pass because they provide courses like BA and MBA, like KPMG company. If KPMG company is hiring graduate person, they will provide MBA course to their employees so that they can earn money and they can do job. And as well as they will provide this
That's a
course.
different case, but his company is not providing any kind of courses to the employees. He's saying if you are 12th pass out, you are not doing anything, just working in our company or with our company for the last, you have been working with our company for the last 10 years, 14 years, or 12 years, you can become that like a manager. But yes, you need to have an approval from HOD, head of department. So it is exception, like
Yes.
uh, out of 100 people, or I think that's a small number, out of 1000 people, only one person is going to get such kind of approval. And a person who is very much hardworking, who has contributed a lot to the company. So we can't be that one out of 1000, right?
Yes. Correct.
A person who has given his blood and sweat to the company, only that person. I think nobody devotes himself or herself for a company for these many years, but very, like, very, a very few people can. Okay. Okay. Yes, Shaista.
Sir, if you see a person who has a degree, so people will
A
see
person
him
who,
as
again?
he has a person who has who had a degree.
Huh, okay.
A person who had a degree, people will see him that he is knowledgeable and he is deserving this seat or etc. But if a person who don't have a degree,
Who
so people
don't
will
or
not
who does not?
acknowledge him. Who does not have a degree, people will not acknowledge him. So it's a proof of a degree that you have a you can give a job or anything. You see that he have a potential because he has a degree.
Hmm,
Okay.
right.
Okay, I will ask you a question. How can you judge the people without his speaking? If you think that someone is having a degree,
People not
suppose,
see any skills before, but people see the degree
but
before
but
it judging.
yes, yes,
अब
but
लग रहा है
until he
डिबेट हो
speaks,
रही है, हाँ प्लीज
yes,
कंटिन्यू.
but yes, but until he speaks, if you think that only person who's having the degree he can take their decision rationally, that does not matter, and I think that is not thing right. A person is not having a degree, they can also take a better decision in compared to uh, rational mind or degree person.
But you can't explain to this to everyone. Everyone judges you by your degree. So
Some
you
people,
show
like
your
she's trying
skills
to
when
say,
they approve
before
you to
you
show your
speak
skills.
anything, before you say anything, people want to see your degree. If you are unable to show them your degree, now there is no scope of talking and talking smartly and showing them how much potential you have and how much great individual you are. Yes, Raghav.
Yeah, if you go in a job market in a today's situation, if you go with a degree, doesn't give you the job. If you have the skills, like in a technical skills, you have a communication skills, they give you a good offer as well as with the job. But if you give them a degree, they will doesn't give you the job. Like in a every year, like there are 10 lakhs plus people those who graduate, but only a 10% or 5% people get their dream jobs.
Azmat said means uh, your means uh, मतलब इन्होंने कहा कि डिग्री जरूरी नहीं है अगर आपके पास स्किल्स हो सो बट मीन्स इफ यू वांट यू गेट अ जॉब सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल चेक योर डिग्री एंड आफ्टर टॉक अबाउट योर स्किल्स
First, they tell you
But
the criteria
yes,
that
यस
but
you should be
but
graduate, then you go
I'm
for
not
the interview
yes,
like
but
this.
I'm not chasing the job now. I can start up my own business. I can focus to build
यस
a startup.
Now, very good point you have made, Azmat. Now I have a counter for you.
Yes,
For starting your own business, first you need to have some experience. And this is very strong opinion of mine,
बट अदर
whether
पर्सन
you agree with me
मीन्स
or not.
yes, I
Without
बट
having
अदर
Azmat,
experience of a job, like without seeing the culture of the companies, without seeing how the companies function, without seeing the hierarchies in the companies, how can you form your own company? It's not possible at all. And yes, even if you make it possible, there are 99.9% chances that you are going to fail, and all the money you have put in, all the capital you have put in, is going to waste. And it is my very, very strong opinion. Anything like from you, Azmat, on this? Maybe I'm wrong.
no, yes, you are right. But somewhere we don't need to make a hierarchy in the starting. But when you start a business on your business, so mm, according to the business, you can make a your own hierarchy and you can hire some people if your business is going well.
Azmat,
But
I
you
want
you
to
take
add
all
one
the
more.
examples. You take all the examples like Aman Gupta. If I talk about
Yes,
like
Aman
while
Gupta.
he
What?
was working,
यस सर
while he was working in JBL, that time
Yes,
he
यस
got the
सर
idea of making his own company.
yes.
So he started it. People who worked somewhere, they started something and then their companies became
But
big or bigger or maybe the biggest. Yes.
okay, okay. Suppose that I don't have any degree in the college. Okay, so I'm 12 pass, so I can join a company. Okay, so I don't need to spend much time to understand the company culture. It's hardly take six
Now you
months
are
or 1 year.
changing your point. That's completely fine. But the point you made earlier was different. You were saying that, like the way you mentioned everything, what we can do, we can start our own company. We don't need to work anywhere. But now you are mentioning that we can work, but we don't need to spend so much time. So now the point is different than previous one.
Yes, correct.
गॉट इट ओके फाइन डिबेट ऐसे ही करते हैं बातों को पकड़ते हैं कोई आपको घुमाएगा भी अपनी बातों को घुमा के भी सही करना चाहेगा बट आपको पकड़ना है कि आपने ऐसे नहीं ऐसे बोला है अब आप चेंज कर रहे हो यही डिबेट होती है और यही आप लोगों को सीखना है